Almost 42% of all the Bitcoins from Mt. Gox are distributed, and they are all hodling their Bitcoins. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin Family Channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, talking about Mt. Gox, showing you amazing Bitcoin charts and giving you an inspirational quote. We start with the news first because it's very, very big news. At the moment, 42% of all the Bitcoins that Mt. Gox is going to distribute, which is 142,000 Bitcoins, almost 60,000 of those Bitcoins are distributed or get already to their hodlers. And they are still hodling. Even understanding that they made 8,000% of profit since their Bitcoins were locked up from Mt. Gox, all the way till now, receiving them, they are all 8,000+% in profits, and those people are still hodling their Bitcoins. They really understand what Bitcoin is, and they will hodl. Now, the rest of these Bitcoins will also be distributed, but also to huge companies, huge organizations, not only to individuals. I believe that not many of those will sell at this bull market stage. A few of them, maybe 10% or 20%, will dump their Bitcoins. They will take their profits. But the rest will understand that between now and 2025, we will go much higher, and that will be the moment for them to sell their Bitcoins. This all while in the United States, there's a new all-time high when it comes to debt. $35 trillion US debt. $35 trillion, guys. That's the first time in history that we reached that amount of debt in the United States. This is $104,000 US per United States citizen. Every United States citizen has a debt, an average of $104,000 US because the collective debt of the United States is now $35 trillion US. And people still stay in their dollars. They're highly inflationary dollars. Who is that stupid? I hope that all of you, all of the people that watch my videos, if you're from the United States, don't be and act as a retard. You should not hodl United States dollars. They are depreciating. This debt will lead to more inflation, will lead to less purchasing power for your United States dollar. You should hedge your full capital into Bitcoin to protect your capital against that inflation. That is exactly what Bitcoin will do for you in the next 12 to 16 months. And that you exchange your Bitcoin at the bull market top to a stablecoin, USDT or something, for 12 months. Because then the dollar will be outperforming Bitcoin in those 12 months of bear market. That is okay. Take your profits. But when we bottom out again in 2026-27, please exchange all those USDT, DAI, or any other stablecoin back to Bitcoin again at that bear market bottom, so in 2027. Because that is how you make your profits. That's how you buy back more Bitcoins, take more profits again in the next bull market up somewhere in 2029. That is how you play the game. But you need to start protecting your capital against inflation, as these debts that all of these countries, not only the United States, also Europe, everywhere, all these debts that are collectively being created by the governments, by the central banks, will lead to high numbers of inflation, will lead to you not being able to purchase the same groceries for the same amount of euros or dollars that you're doing now. Please understand it. That is why these news articles are important. Influence on the short-term volatility of Bitcoin? Maybe. Do we care? No. Why not? We zoom out. We look at the bigger picture. We look at the total picture, the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin. We need to zoom out even more, till I fall into the pool probably, but zooming out, that is what we need to do. Bitcoin will make a higher high each 4-year cycle, a higher low each 4-year cycle. That is what your focus should be on. Not on the minute charts, the 5-minute charts, the day charts. If you're a trader, okay. If you're an investor, I say no. But an investor should stop crying and should start buying. Now let's jump into the charts to see how this is influencing the Bitcoin price. Bam! The first chart for today is a short-term chart, guys, a short time frame chart. You can see the 4-hour chart on Bybit. And as I told you, if we find support on that yellow line, which we appear to be doing, even seeing a buy signal already. It's not an official buy signal, it's the first stage of a buy signal. We are finding and bouncing on that yellow line like I told you in the last video. Only we need to break that yellow stepping line, and if you break that yellow stepping line, then it's an official buy signal, and then we can take that trade all the way to 72,000 US dollar. In my opinion, it's a 6K in US dollar trade, which is a beautiful profit to take in Bitcoin. The other indicators, let me see. Yes, here you can see that blue line is trying to cross that white line, and on the bottom as well, the yellow is declining. They will turn slowly into green, and then we have like a triple or quadruple confirmation, and then we have a triple or quadruple confirmation of a trade to take. Short term, beautiful opportunity on the horizon to take a 4-hour trade or a shorter time frame trade, guys. Now let's jump into way more important charts. The first one is this one is the Bitcoin supply last active 1 year plus age band. So we can see that the blue band on the bottom, this is the Bitcoin supply last active 5+ years ago. So that those Bitcoins were moved more than 5 years ago for the last time. And then we have the green line, of course, you can see that that one is 3+, the orange line 2+, and the red line 1+. Now, we can see there was a decrease in the 1+ year. So there were people taking some profits over there. But we can see an increase now on that blue line. The Bitcoin's not moving for 5 years or older. So that's very beautiful. People start to understand they need to hodl Bitcoin for the longer term, not just short term. So we need to keep an eye on these age bands to understand how the market is feeling. Are the long-term holders selling? Are the short-term holders selling? Which one are selling more? Which one are hodling more? And the combination of that will tell us if we are at a bull market top or a bear market bottom. So it's a beautiful chart. Pause the video to analyze it a little bit more and just look what happened last bear market, last bull market, the 2017 bull market, the 2018 bear market. Just check what happened with those. Just check what happened with those lines in that area, guys. Now I have one more amazing chart that I want to share with you, and it's a very important one. So let's jump into that. Before we do that, if you want to start trading, use the links down below, guys. I have a link to Bybit, which is my #1 exchange to go to. You have a sign-up bonus there up to 30,000 US dollar. At the moment, they have 3 really cool competitions and even a $500 airdrop if you sign up using my special link down below. Also, Blowfin is my favorite non-KYC exchange. A huge liquidity over there. We have a special bonus there. You can win a Tesla 3. You can win even a Ninja Kawasaki. You can win a lot of prizes by just using my link to sign up now to Blowfin, and you get a 15% deposit bonus. So if you deposit 10,000 US dollar, you receive $1,500 for free. 15%. So Bybit and Blowfin, use those links down below. Special bonuses this summer bonuses. Don't forget to sign up using those links, guys. Now let's jump into that very, very important chart. And this chart, you need to pause the video to really understand the chart, but that chart is showing you that of the 10,000% profit that was made in Bitcoin since 2012, 13, most of that profit, almost 60 to 70% of that profit, was made within 2 years' time. We are talking about 2012, for example, to 2024, which is 12 years, and all of those gains that I was talking about, that 9,000% of gains, was made within 2 years' time, within those bull markets. And now check on this chart, as you can see over here, that first huge run over there, that first 3,500% profit was made within 270 days, not even a year. That second run over there in the middle, that was in total 1,500% profit, was made in 260 days. And here also in 2021, that huge profit of almost 300% was made in how many bars? In 126 days. So in a couple of days, as you can see, not even 600 days, the biggest gains were made. Now, what do you expect that will happen next after this halving? Please analyze this chart, what happened every time after the halving. Just check again, guys. 2012, halving, finding support at that logarithmic growth curve. Huge run, 3,500%. Check then in 2016, the halving, finding support on that logarithmic growth curve. Again, a massive run. 2020, again 4 years later, finding support at that logarithmic growth curve, massive run. Now again, 2024, halving. We found support at that logarithmic growth curve. We saw a halving. We will again see a massive run. If it is only 100% or 200%, it doesn't even matter, because that would bring us above 100,000 US dollar per Bitcoin for the first time in history. Please understand these type of charts. I hope you really enjoyed those charts, guys. Yes, those charts were amazing. Short term, again, some profits over there. Long term, zooming out, looking at the bigger picture, every little thing is going to be all right. You should be dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin all the way, guys. And why? Because I say so. No, because it's a 4-year cycle. The top will be in 2025. We will make a beautiful run till the end of 2024. Pull back in January, February 2025. Another run to the massive top in 2025, September to December, probably above 120 to 140K. Amazing times ahead, guys. Now, let's jump into the last part of the video. The last part, guys, is the inspirational part. The inspirational part for today. If you care too much about what others think about you, you will always be their prisoner. That's how it is. If you care too much what the government thinks about you, you will be their prisoner. If you care too much about what your fathers and your mothers and your brothers and your sisters think about you, you will be their prisoner. If you care too much about what your friends think about you, you will be their prisoner. If you care too much about what your children or your wife think about you, you will be their prisoner. You should be thinking about what you care about. That is the most important thing. Whatever you do in life, it doesn't matter what other people think about it. It's about what you think about it. Do you think it matters what you do? Do you believe the thing you're doing is the correct thing? Do you believe the way you're acting is the correct way? Do you believe the way of eating, living, drinking, whatever it is that you do is the correct way? That is what matters. If you care about all those other people's opinion, you will be living in a prison forever. If you have a house or if you have no house, if you live on a campsite or if you live in the jungle, wherever it is in the world, how rich or how poor you are, you will be a prisoner if you care about other people's opinions. It's simple as that. Let that go. Focus on what you think about yourself. Focus on what you like about yourself. Focus on how you want to be living in this world, your life. That is the important part. If you focus on that, that is when you get more and more and more happy, internally happy. That is how you start to shine. And because you start to shine, all of the people around you will also catch a glimpse of that sparkle and probably also will be affected by that shining and also want to shine as well. If you keep adapting to what all those people expect of you or think of you, you will never inspire those people to change their life. You should be focused on what you think of yourself. Look into that mirror. Be honest to yourself. Am I happy the way I'm living? Should I change? Do I really focus on what other people think of me? Is that the reason why I buy a huge car, a huge house, a new bike? Because I hope that other people around me like me more because I own a huge house, a huge car or a bike? Is that the reason that I accumulate that type of wealth? To impress others that really don't give a fuck about me? Or are you really accumulating that wealth because you just really love that house, that car, that type of lifestyle? That is what should trigger your actions in life, not what others think. That was everything for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the charts, about the tips, about everything else? Thanks for watching. I wish you an amazing, I don't even know which day it is. It is, what day is it? Amazing Wednesday, probably. Yes, Wednesday. I wish you an amazing Wednesday and see you tomorrow again. Bam.